So you decided to try to lose weight, but here you are 3 months later and everything is still the same. You look the same, you weigh the same, but now you've got all these funky gym clothes to wash. What gives? Why can't you lose weight with diet and exercising? Well, to start, let's agree that there's no magical genie that's going to appear and grant you any wishes. Sorry to say, but the way that you're going to lose weight will include dieting and exercising. It comes down to scrutinizing your diet and exercise plans, and the way you do that is by asking yourself the right questions. So let's go through a checklist. In this checklist, you're going to find questions that pinpoint the exact mechanisms that contribute to weight loss. If you're always in a generous caloric deficit, you eat healthy and exercise, you should be losing weight. If not, the doctor's office is your next place to go. Otherwise, it should be working. And if it's not, you can start with an honest assessment. So let's assess. But real quick, when I say diet, I'm not talking about crash diets, celebrity diets, or juice cleanses. Diet in this sense is eating a healthy mix of different types of food while being in a caloric deficit. But either way, now on to the questions. Question 1. Have I lied to myself about my progress with my diet and exercise program? Look, okay, I lie, you lie, we all lie, big or small, to our kids or to ourselves. It's a thing, and it's common to lie about that chocolatey snack that you had earlier, or to say that it's not a big deal that you left your workout early. But when push comes to shove, and you're standing on top of a scale, and you're peering down over your toes, only to see a number that could just not be possible, well, lying could help your ego in this situation, but it's not going to actually help you. The truth is that you didn't account for that 800 calories that were in that nice, delicious, chocolatey snack. Why? Oh, that's right. It's because it was just a little treat, right? But that 800 calories knocked you out of a caloric deficit, and also that workout you skipped sent you higher into a caloric surplus, aka that made you gain weight. And that is why you didn't lose weight. It wasn't the programs, it was you not following them. I know, it's annoying, but in the beginning, you must keep diligent track of these numbers, and it helps to not lie to yourself. Moving on. Question 2. Could I be doing more to help myself lose weight? Again, honesty is the name of the game, and when you're in the gym, what's your level of difficulty on the treadmill or elliptical? Is it a 3? Or maybe it's a 5? Could it be higher? How hard are you even working when you're on it? Do you sweat? Could you raise the difficulty and stay on it longer? Simply, could you be doing more? If so, just do more. If you have just been on autopilot, then it's safe to say you probably haven't been burning nearly the amount of calories that you thought, thus making it more difficult for you to be in a caloric deficit so you can actually lose weight. Now, question 3. How many calories am I eating, and how many do I burn each day? Here are the real, tangible questions that you must always ask yourself. These are the nuts and bolts of this whole entire operation. You must find out the most accurate estimate of how many calories you are burning. Well, how so? Well, we live in 2021, and there's a range of wearable technology that can keep track of all the calories you burn 24/7. And I know some of them can get expensive, but I suggest that you cough up the dough and get one, because without it, you could easily find yourself overestimating how many calories you're burning, thus inadvertently sending yourself into a caloric surplus, again, making you gain weight. Additionally, you need to spend some time online looking at menus of restaurants that you frequently go to, as well as figuring out what you'll be buying at the grocery store. You must count the calories, otherwise you're just guessing, and we all know how bad we are at guessing. So that's question number 3. Question 4. Have I consistently, day in and day out, put myself in a 250 plus caloric deficit? Now this is an extension of the previous question. A caloric deficit is not something that you want to just slide in under. Don't aim to be just 1 or even 100 calories shy of your calories burned. Why? Well, there are a lot of reasons why, but one reason is because these are all just estimates. The wearable technology is excellent and it's very accurate, so don't lose trust in that. But nothing is scanning the food that you're about to eat and giving you a report of how many calories, sugars, carbs, and everything that's inside of it. The calories and sugars that you think you're eating, They're just estimates, and sometimes they're wrong. Give yourself some cushion and dip into a caloric deficit. The minimum should be about 250 calories. Now keep in mind, some programs would require you to go 1,000 calories deep. So what I'm suggesting is just a guideline, and you should investigate this further for yourself because it varies from person to person. But the point is to just not barely be in a deficit unless told otherwise by your doctor. Now, question 5, am I exercising more than 4 days a week and at a medium to high intensity level? This one's pretty straightforward. Working out once or twice a week is not an effective workout plan, and never pushing yourself inside the gym is not a way to benefit from the gym. Make sure that you are keeping the intensity up and the frequency reasonable. After your body recovers from the shock of changing your diet and adding in this new exercise routine, it's going to resist the weight loss, which also may be why you're here today, wondering why you aren't losing weight anymore. The solution to this problem is staying on top of these numbers, such as your body changes, you will inevitably find yourself increasing the frequency and intensity of your workouts to give you the additional calories burned that you need. This is why you should check off this list every single day until there's absolutely no point of checking the list, because you've already established all this as a deep habit and you actually want to keep track of all these numbers. So, try it out and good luck.